Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Manchester United save. And first off, before we get into today's episode, thank you very much for both the all the support on both the videos yesterday. It's not often that I do double uploads, but the support has been absolutely fantastic on this series. So I thought I would treat you to a double upload day yesterday. Today we've got a roundup. We've got transfers in and out, and slight change of plan in who we're playing today. First of all, though, let's get into those transfers. And first off, we're going to go do the outs. Who has left the side? That's right, Eric Bailly is no longer a Manchester United player. He wasn't going to sign a contract. I thought I could sign him up after the transfer window had shut in August, but he just didn't want to. He didn't want to play ball. We tried the old director of football trick as well, but that wasn't happening. So we sold Eric Bailly to Chelsea, the only ones that come in for him, because he was in his last year of his contract. We got £35 million for him, so we got the money back from Villarreal, what we paid Villarreal. So not too bad. I mean, we could have got a little bit more during the summer, but people like Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain were coming in for him after the window had shut. So didn't really want to let him go then. But I think for how long he had left on his contract and the money we got for him, it's very, very good. But we have brought someone in to replace him. And that someone is Niklas Süle from Bayern Munich. We got him for £32 million, so it's cheaper than Bailly. So we actually made a little bit of money on that transaction. So good heading, good marking, good tackling, great positioning, really good mentals in anticipation, composure, concentration, and great physicals for someone who's only 24. And he's got a lot of room to grow. He's 2.5-star current ability, but can go up to 4-star. He's going to be the central defender replacement for Eric Bailly. And yeah, I think we've got a really good player there to come in to the squad and partner people like Varane and Diaz. But that's not everything. I thought we needed a little bit more strength and depth up top, because if Romelu Lukaku gets injured, Rashford's not really up to it at the minute. Sanchez and Martial can only play there partly, so I've gone in for a striker as well. And that man is Patrick Cutrone from Milan. We bought him in for £60 million, and his attributes just sing off the page. 16 finishing, 15 composure. We're going to play him in this complete forward role, and he's got all the attributes that you need. Great heading, great off the ball, good teamwork, good work rate, great physicals as well, good pace on him compared to Romelu, but he is going to be a fantastic addition to Patrick Cutrone. I was going to go for Werner and Belotti and people like that, but other people that I've seen on YouTube and on Twitter and stuff like that, I've already bought players like that. I wanted to go a little bit left field with the signing of Patrick Cutrone. Good up and coming striker, and yeah, all in all, I feel he'll do us an absolute steal. What do you think of our transfers in January so far? We're only halfway through on the 11th of Jan at the minute. I don't feel the squad needs too much more, but again, if you guys want me to go out there and sign someone, I definitely will. Or if you think someone needs to get sold in the squad, I'll show you the squad now. Put it in the comment section down below, and I'll read every single comment that's dropped down there. And if you feel that someone needs to be let go, or we need to bring in someone, by all means, I will take that feedback on and try and do it to the best of my ability. Right, let's get into this roundup now as well. As I said, a slight change of plan. We were going to play Bournemouth and Huddersfield, but we had to have a change around, and we're going to be playing Bournemouth and Watford. The Huddersfield game has actually been rearranged to the middle of Feb, just because Carabao Cup came in, and also the FA Cup 4th rounds dropped in as well. So playing Bournemouth away today and Watford at home. Last time we met was against Newell's in the Club World Championship final. We won that 3-0. We then came back to Premier League football and absolutely demolished Crystal Palace 7-0. Lorenzo Pellegrini, that man is on fire at the minute. He's gone up a whole star rating, so he's 4-star current, 4-star potential, and yeah, he's just getting better and better every time we play him. Alexis Sanchez scores a goal, as did Rashford and Chong, with Sacco scoring an own goal, but a good 7-0 win after the little excursion to Japan. We then follow that up with a really narrow 1-0 victory against Fulham. They just kept 11 men behind the ball. Really hard to break them down, but it was an early goal actually that settled the tie. Hossein Aouar with a good goal on the 11th minute. Pellegrini picking up a little bit of a knock there, but wasn't going to keep him out for too long. We then had City in the Carabao Cup final. They played a very strong side, and I kind of matched suit with a couple of tweaks. We had a pretty much first team defence out. We had Matic in for Pellegrini, we had Chiesa in for Lingard, and Sanchez in for Martial. But other than that, pretty much full strength. And Chiesa was the difference. 1-0 win against City, and we're into the semi-final against Huddersfield. We then followed that with a 3-0 win away at Dover in the third round of the FA Cup. Chong and Rashford with a brace. Highly rotated side. Nicolas Sula getting his first start on a 7.6 in the middle of the defence with John Sutar. And then the away leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, again, highly rotated side. Luke Shaw scoring the goal, taking a 1-0 lead back to Old Trafford for the second leg. This is how all the competitions sit. As you can see, we've got a couple of games in hand on Tottenham, who are on the same level of points with us. City are a point behind, and Chelsea are 3 points behind. But with our games in hand, we kind of go away from the chasing pack. Haven't played Valencia just yet. We've got Everton in the fourth round of the FA Cup, and we're in the second leg of the Carabao Cup. All in all, things are looking rather rosy for us. Dalot and Mata in the top three for average ratings. Dalot, absolutely phenomenal so far this season. Got better and better every time I played him. David De Gea, 18 clean sheets, and Juan Mata on course to being most player of the matches with Alvaro Morata and Mark Albrighton. And so for the first of the two games today, Bournemouth away, this will be the starting lineup for the game. It's De Gea in goal, Dalot, Varane, Diaz and Grimaldo on the back line, Pellegrini and Pogba in the middle, Lingard on the right, Ulreich in the middle, Martial on the left and Lukaku up top. On the bench, Fosu-Mensah, Sutar, Shaw, Herrera, Chong, Chiesa and Cutrone on the bench. 3 points needed in this Premier League tie. Let's go get them. Pogba on free kick duty now, whips that ball in, and Begovic up to the save. Just a minute gone, and first shot on target for United. Grimaldo on that left hand side into Aura, back out to Grimaldo. Pellegrini now sitting a little bit deeper today. Grimaldo driving down that left hand side out to Pellegrini, just like a shot from far out into Pogba. Lovely ball into Lingard, and Lingard shoots just wide. Lovely reverse pass from Paul Pogba into Jesse's feet, and just didn't do enough. He should have scored, really. Lingard on that right hand side into Dalot, and Pellegrini. Love to see that he's just sitting there waiting for the ball to be picked up. And Aura back out to Grimaldo on that left hand side, comes inside into Aura again, takes a shot, deflects all over the place, and Lingard's there this time. 1-0 to United. Jesse Lingard with his 7th goal of the season. Should have put us 1-0 up about 10 minutes ago in game, but just fired slightly wide, and Grimaldo coming in on that left hand side. Aura takes a lucky shot, falls back to Jesse Lingard, and it's 1-0 to United. And that sees us through to half time. All United in that first half, and Jesse Lingard putting us 1-0 up at half time. I'm going to calmly say to the guys, things are going well, but you are capable of even better. Go passionate. Follow up with that with you weren't too bad. Go out there and improve even more in that second half and bring me back these 3 points. Martial down this left hand side, cuts inside, goes all the way. Martial, what a goal that is from Anthony Martial. Romelu Lukaku assisting it from deep, and he just went on a really good, mazy little run that he does. And Lukaku picking up the ball here, pings it out to the left hand side. Martial just gets the ball out of his feet and then just drives in to the penalty box. Bournemouth, no one getting a tackle on him at all, and it's 2-0 United. And there we have it, full time whistle goes. That Martial goal just after the half time whistle into the second half put a nail in their coffin. Nothing after that happened at all. We made some changes. Shaw, Chiesa and Cutrone all came on, but didn't really need them to do too much. Bournemouth didn't do anything in that second half to really scare us at all. Passionately say to the lads, very happy with the way you played. And we go on to Watford in a few days' time. Here we go then, game against Watford. Team remains exactly the same, other than we've brought Mata and Sanchez onto the bench. And they're starting with a 4-2-2-2 or 4-4-2 with deeper defensive midfielders. Will Hughes on the right, Delafeu on the left, Deeney up top. So yeah, it's another defensive formation for us to go after. I expect nothing but a win from this match. Go out there and do the business. Got faith in a lot of these guys to go out there and make the difference. And let's start it. United Watford. 3 more points, please. Pellegrini with a corner, whipping that ball in, and Martial got to it, but headed it just over. Very awkward header for Martial to get on target. Aura into the box. Ruben Diaz is there, and Ruben Diaz scores. First goal for the club. Lovely free kick from Aura, and Ruben Diaz gets his head to it from the free kick. A lovely whip at the back post, and I think it was Deulofeu with him. Dalberg should do better in goal, but it's 1-0 United. Aura again with a free kick, getting this one in into Grimaldo, and this time it's his first goal for the club. And Aura with two assists to his name from identical free kicks, really, to be fair. Finds Grimaldo, climbs above the Watford defender, and it's 2-0 United. Pellegrini now, just after we've scored, trying to go to the edge of the box to Lukaku. Lukaku curls it, and Cresswell gets the ball clear. Lovely shot from Romelu there, from the outside of the box, but unfortunate for us not to go in. Dalot down this right hand side into Paul Pogba, into Aura. Deserves a goal for his assist. Martial coming in. Lingard's there. Oh, Lingard. Jesse should be putting that away. He fell to him quite sharply, so probably the only reason why he couldn't get it on target, but should be scoring. Watford now, just before half time. Will Hughes, but good tackle from Aura, and he sets Lukaku away down that left hand channel, cuts inside. Can he get a goal? Yes, he can. 17th goal of the season for the big Belgian, and Aura 3 assists now, so he's assisted all of our goals today. And this kid is living up to his price tag. Lukaku driving into the penalty box. Dalberg beating at his near post. Shot power far too much for him. United 3, Watford 0. And that sees us through to half-time. It's been the Hossam Aouar show today. 3 assists for all 3 of our goals. And all in all, we are looking like we're going to pick up another 3 points against Watford. Passionately say, very happy with what you're doing. Keep going, lads. In that second half, we probably won't make changes just yet. But looks like we're going to coast this one. Bring on some of the players that need some game time just to freshen their legs a little bit. Dalot just before the end of the half, throwing into Paul Pogba, whipping that ball in. Cutrone can't get onto it, and Hughes should get this clear, and he does. And Troy Deeney going to pick this up. A couple of minutes to go, and Watford have still got a chance to get a consolation here, but Varane does really well. And now we start from the back again. Dalot into Aouar. Pogba getting in his way there, but luckily falls to Pellegrini. Lovely ball over the top to Alexis. Can he get a ball in? Cutrone's there, and he heads it just over. Still waiting for his first goal for the club, but unfortunately not to be there. And that is it. Full-time whistle has gone. Really great first half. Basically put a nail in Watford's coffin, and second half didn't really see much from them because they didn't break out of that defensive shape that they had at the start of the game. Aouar probably man of the match for me, really, to be fair. 9.0 for him, as well as Alex Grimaldo scoring his first goal for the club. Fantastic. Two wins for us back-to-back in the Premier League, which is what we want to see. Climbing up that top of the table. Still got 2 games in hand on all the teams around us. They're going to be against Huddersfield and Brentford. So the form we're in, we should go out and beat those 2 teams and go 6 points clear of whoever is chasing us in that little chasing pack there. That's it for this episode. We are going to be back, and we're going to do Valencia and we're going to do Everton. They're going to be the 2 games, 2 away games, 2 very tough away games. One in the Champions League, we can go and get an away goal there, it'll be fantastic. And one in the Premier League. Everton are sitting 8th at the minute, so they're going for European football this season. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember, hit that little bell icon so you don't miss out on anything that pops up in your sub boxes. Another video tonight as well at 9 o'clock. It'll be my tactics video. I go into my little process on how I build a tactic from start to finish and tweak it ever so slightly during the season as well. So watch out for that at 9 o'clock. But that's it. Until next time, when we bring you Valencia and Everton, I'll see you soon.